What's up, guys? So, we all know how intriguing social media can be, but sometimes it can be detrimental to our mental health. So, some of y'all may need a social media detox. So, I'm gonna let y'all. So, if any of these reasons apply to you, this may be a sign that you need a break from social media. All right, number one, guys, is time, right? Time. So, bro, if you're out here spending like 4 to 5 hours a day on social media, you probably need a break. Social media is when we consistently scroll on social media, it increases dopamine in our brain. Basically, dopamine is our pleasure response. So anybody who does anything productive throughout the day knows that we have to keep our pleasures to a minimum if we want to get things done. So if you find that you are consuming a lot of content throughout the day, maybe you need a break. Number two is influence. All right, for this one, you have to be honest with yourself. If you find that you're an individual who gets easily influenced, maybe you need a break. So in a month time period, if you found out that you developed 3 different worldviews in that month time period, maybe you need a break. Maybe you need to go out in the real world, experience things, develop your own perceptions and judgments based off your experience, right? Stop always listening to these in quote unquote gurus online, because a lot of the time they're just talking about things from their own experience. But the beautiful part about being a human being is just because one person perceives something in one way, we might perceive something in another way. So see the truth for yourself. Number three is showing off. If you feel the constant need to show off, if you feel the constant need to always look great on social media, if you feel the need to always show people that you are living a great life, chances are you're not living that life, right? This will bring a level of great anxiety and it will disturb your peace. Instead of showing that you're living a great life, why don't you actually live a great life? Why don't you actually do things, right? The reason why you would have high anxiety is because by consistently showing off, you're basically not living for yourself. You're living for people's approval and validation of you. So the second they stop giving you that, the second that your world shatters. All right, number four is a big one, guys. Comparison. So if you feel the constant need, if you feel that you are constantly comparing yourself to others, this is not a good sign, because the ones who see through the illusion of social media understand that a lot of people are posting false realities and false perceptions of themselves. So if you deviate from your own track in life to compete with a false perspective and a false reality, you will never accomplish your own goals in life, because the things that you will start to do, it's not even the things that you want to do. You're just trying to compete with a false image. So maybe you need a break, and maybe you need to get back to reality and do things for you instead of doing things to compete with others. Number five, socially awkward. All right, so if you feel that you are becoming more and more socially awkward, these are signs that you definitely need a break off the app, off any social media app. A lot of people in modern society have the majority of their interactions on social media, which is very unnatural of how we were designed. Social media is basically a decade and a half thing going on strong. 2 decades, but it's basically a decade and a half thing, right? So throughout human history, throughout human biology, they all had to interact with people. They all had to, if they wanted to meet another individual, they had to seek out for connections, right? So if you find that you are becoming more socially awkward than how you was before, take a break from the app, go out, talk to people, meet people. You will be surprised. Like, you may get some rejections at first when you say hi to people. Some people are plugged in and are tuned in, but there's some people who are tuned out. You might actually meet some really cool people.